Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am making a cake, and this one is very much a weird cake, but I could say one of the best cakes I've made because it has great flavor combinations, great textures. It is crunchy, chewy, moist, soft, fluffy, sweet, a little sour, absolutely heavenly and divine, and it's super easy to make, and let's show you guys how to make it. Our first step is the cream part, and here we have half a liter of milk, 1 egg, 150 grams of sugar, 40 grams of flour, 25 to 30 grams of custard powder, the juice of 2 lemons. You can use less if you don't like sour. And here we have 1 tablespoon or about 20 grams of butter. And these two are optional. We're just using them for that smooth and soft consistency. Our first step is in a saucepan, we're going to pour in the sugar. We poured in sugar and the custard powder. Add in the flour and the lemon juice, and we're going to whisk all of that together. So we're going to whisk it, and then we'll start adding in the milk. So once you've mixed all of this together, we're going to add in the egg first. And we're going to mix all of this together until everything incorporates and you don't see the granules of sugar or the flour or the custard powder. Now we're going to start adding in the milk. So now we're going to place it on heat and keep mixing until it's nice and thick. So as you can see, it's thickened now. So this is the consistency that we're looking for. Now we're just going to take it off the heat. Now we're going to add in the butter, and we're going to mix that in really well until the butter melts. So after we mixed in the butter, we poured it into a medium-sized bowl. Now we're going to cover it and make sure that the surface touches the mixture. And we've done this we've transferred it to a bowl just so that it can cool quicker. So to cool it down a little quicker, we've just poured into a bowl a little bit of water, and we've put the cream mixture on top. We need it to be, we used very cold water. Make sure to use very cold water. And we need this to be warm for us to work with. The cake/sponge part, here we have 4 eggs. 120 grams of sugar, and if you like sweetness, you can use up to 150 grams, no problem. 185 grams of flour, the zest of a lemon, and 16 grams baking powder, 1 pot of natural unsweetened yogurt, 125 milliliters of oil, and here we have some almond slices and an apple. And these are optional. If you want, you can add them. If you don't want to, don't. And of course, we have the lemon custard cream situation that we prepared earlier. So our first step before anything else, we're preheating our oven to 170 degrees Celsius. Now in a bowl, we're putting in the eggs, sugar, and a pinch of salt. And we're going to mix that really well until they double in volume and the color is pale light color. So as you can see, it has doubled in volume, and this is the consistency and the color as well. It's a nice light pale yellow color. So now we're going to move to our next step. So we're going to add the oil. So once you've mixed in the oil, you're going to add in the yogurt. Going to be adding the lemon zest. And we're going to mix them a little bit together, and once they are just incorporated in, we're going to add in the dry ingredients. now we're going to switch to a whisk, and we're going to start adding in the flour. So of course, make sure to sift everything. So we've sifted our last, we have our last batch of flour. We're going to sift in the baking powder too. And now we're going to mix everything until you don't see the flour anymore. Don't over mix it. So we've mixed it all together, and I don't see the flour particles anymore. So now we're going to just pour it into our mold, I guess. This one is a 16 centimeter in the diameter. So we poured the cake into the tray. Now we're just going to lightly tap it against the surface to get rid of any air bubbles. So now we're going to our lemon cream / custard, and we're going to take a spoonful and pour it on top of the cake batter in randomly until we cover the entire cake. So once we've added the layer of the lemon cream custard, now we're just going to grate the apple. This is just to add flavor. So now we're going to just after grating the apple on top, we're just going to sprinkle the almond slices. So we're going to bake the cake for 25 to 30-ish minutes. And make sure that the heat is just from the bottom, of course. We usually put it at the top rack, but it didn't fit since it's quite, in terms of height. So we're going to bake it now, but keep a close eye on it since ovens differ. So this is what it looks like after we've let it cool down for a bit. So as you can see, it rose really well. And then you can see how soft the lemon cream custard situation is. And then it has also merged with the cake batter. So also nice and golden brown edges. So I'm gonna cut a slice and show you guys. So the slice, as you can see, the layers, the cream has pretty much merged with the sponge. We'll take a bite of this soft, moist beauty. It's absolutely amazing. So of course you have the cream, the softness and smoothness of it. We have the sponge, and the sponge absorbed the cream really well. So it is super moist and so soft and fluffy. And then of course you have the crunchiness from the almonds, the chewiness from the apples. So it's a great flavor. It's a great mixture of flavors and textures. And I know it sounds weird and it kind of looks weird too, but it actually is a combination that really works, and I highly recommend trying. So this brings us to the end of today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you like this kind of content, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and follow me so you guys can support me to make more content. I'm available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Discord. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!